Hey, it's Coach Tactical Hyve out here on the range again, and I got a quick drill for you. All right, this is a moving drill. We talked about moving in a previous video, but this is just a quick drill. We're gonna do walking forward, taking some shots, moving sideways, and then moving backwards, and then I'll explain what we're talking about, what we're gonna do. Okay, so from my high ready, come up. As I walk forward, I'm keeping my knees. Okay, I get up to here. Now when I start moving sideways, I'm just gonna step out and slide. Okay, now going backwards, you want to take a quick check, see everything's clear, that you've got a clear spot to go to. And then as I back up, I'm pushing with this foot and backing up. Moving backwards isn't ideal, and it's not something that you want to do regularly. However, you don't want to be developing a tactic or a technique in the heat of battle. So think about it, and what we've seen a lot in a lot of the real life, CCTV camera footage of actual gunfights, like guys like John Correa of Active Self-Protection, he puts those out, good site. We see that a lot of guys, when they get into the actual fight, they start moving backwards, because distance is your friend. But if I'm gonna run backwards and just do this, and I run into something, now I'm gonna fall on my ass, and it's gonna be a whole lot worse situation than the bad situation I was already in, right? So what you wanna do is rehearse this a little bit, okay? Again, it's not a tactic that you're gonna see used with special operations units, because normally you're gonna have another guy there covering you and you're just gonna turn and run, okay? But if you gotta retreat under your own fire, you wanna make sure that you're just pressing out, keeping this heel high, so as I step back, I can just roll back in there like this. Moving sideways. Moving sideways is gonna happen. You're gonna wanna move sideways, because as you move sideways, then it makes your opponent have to keep up with you in his sights. So even moving a little bit is still better than standing still. So the way we move sideways here is all I'm doing is I'm starting my good combat stance, I'm stepping out and dragging this foot back to that combat stance each time. And I'm gonna use my knees as shock absorbers to keep my eyes on a nice even plane. This is not for running across a field. This is for getting to cover. If I'm here and my nearest cover is here, I can either run there, but now the guy's already shooting at me, might be a good idea to shoot back. So I can take my shots as I move here. Now I'm behind cover, okay? Same with moving to the rear. You never know where your cover is going to be in the actual situation. It might be right next to you, it might be back a few steps, or you might have to advance on the guy in order to get that good cover. So that was just a quick drill. What you want to avoid is shooting every time you step down, any kind of rhythm. What you want to do is add pressure to that trigger whenever your red dot comes onto the target, and that'll give you a good shot every time. As always, if you like this content, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave me some comments.